all I want is just a copy of the school certificate, because she needs this for university. She's been called, and she really needs it now. The university announcements were made on, but before the university announcements were made, somebody saw my name in the newspaper. And I was reading it and I was like, what? I have been selected. And because I was in the office, we used to have newspapers. And I could see my name and I've been selected for second selection. But I'm like, didn't I pass? And I passed with flying colors. Why am I being called for second selection? What do you mean second selection? I have more points to get me where my first selections, but I'm being called for second selection. So I see also another person also from my school is there. And then I have to now travel to Nairobi. Because second selection, you have to travel to Nairobi to go to, it was happening at Nairobi University, to go and apply for second selection.
What is second selection?
So second selection is everybody who passed, but they missed out a space in the uni.
What?
Based on the topics that they had selected. You put again in the paper. And this was back then.
That's crazy.
So you put again in the paper and you have to go and, like you're doing another application because you passed, so that they can give you a subject to go study and a uni. So that was the second selection. And I was so, I was so disappointed. So I remember going to my MD, and I tell her I need to travel to Nairobi because I've been called to go and do a second selection because I'm supposed to go to the university. And they say, you're supposed to do what? And I say, I'm supposed to go to the university. And they say, wait a minute.
You're in high school.
You are in what? And I'm like, yeah, I actually passed and I need to go to uni. So I'll be leaving for uni very soon. And they're like, wait a minute. Do you even have an ID? Because they never asked me for any documentation. I was hired by mouth. I am handling, because I from customer representative, I went all the way to the admin level.
No way.
Yes, I am handling a lot of money, and they have no paper to trail me. They just know my name.
Guy.
Yes.
It hits them that you just finished school.
Yes.
That means you carried yourself in such a mature way. They thought you were 5 times older than what you look like, or 10 years older.
Yes. They were even joking, can't we just buy this degree for you and then you just remain here? Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
It was to that level. They were like, we cannot believe that we made this decision. We hired you. We have no papers. We don't have your papers at all. Nobody asked me for a CV. Nobody asked me for a copy of my ID. Nothing. I just followed people who are going for a marketing campaign and ended up with a job.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
But then what's even crazier is that you are going for second selection.
Yes.
That doesn't make sense.
I'm going for second selection.
Like,
so
what higher
I'm
grade could you have
confused.
gotten?
Exactly. I'm confused. I remember trying to reach out to one of my uncles because he was also a very top professor there, and trying to see is there a way, like, what's the process like? What support can I get? And I didn't have that kind of support at all. So I just traveled to the big city.
First time.
Yes, traveled to Nairobi to go and see what's the process. So I asked them what happened. They told me, could be your papers never arrived from the school, because we used to do the paper where you would select your uni and then you would say which campus and which study area you'd want. And then, because I had selected law, my first choice was Nairobi, my second choice was Moi. And that's why my visit to Moi University in Egerton, because I was like, if it's not Nairobi, then it's Moi. So I wanted to familiarize myself with the environment. So they told me, yeah, could be most likely is that your papers, because also the other person from my high school also was in second selection. They were like, yeah, because when they saw my my grades and everything, they told me, but you have more than enough points. Why didn't you get this? And I told them, I just saw my name, but I don't really understand. And they told me, most likely that's the reason that your physical application did not get to there, and that's why you've been called. And I was even lucky somebody saw my name in the paper, because I would be sitting and waiting.
Yeah.
And I'm lucky that I was in that office to have access to a newspaper. Right. Yes. Yeah. So I got to second selection. I'm in main campus, Nairobi University, the University of Nairobi. Let me call it correctly. And I look at what's remaining, because you're given a list of what's remaining. Like, because other law was full, everything else was full. You're given other options and what's remaining in these other options.
Okay.
And I looked at that everything, and I saw actually there's space for statistics and programming at Kenyatta University. And I applied for Kenyatta University, statistics and programming. Boom. And I knew I wanted, yes, I knew I wanted Kenyatta University and not Nairobi, yes.
Why?
My friends had already started university a year before in Nairobi, because they went for the parallel system, right? Yes. Where you don't have to wait.
You pay.
You pay, yeah. So they were already there, and yeah, there was a lot of partying, a lot of that, and I just wanted a far away, a little bit environment, but still within Nairobi, where I could just focus. So yeah, Kenyatta was my first choice, and I was selected for statistics and programming.
Did they select immediately?
It was after almost maybe 2 months there. It was such a short time, and then immediately you get to report to uni.
And have you also applied for help?
Now, when they sent me an offer that I've been selected, they also gave me, back then it was a manual application, right? So they sent me a whole envelope full of documents to fill, and part of those documents was the help form. So universities used to do this back then. So I filled out my help form, done. I didn't even know what it was about.
Just what does it stand for again? Higher
Education Loans Board. Yeah. So filled out that form, filled out all my application for hostel, application for, there was a lot of documents to sign as well. Filled them up, put it in a poster, and sent it back to uni. Yes, that's how the system works. And then I waited for my first reporting day at uni. But that was I would call it, a redirection, I would say. Yeah, because remember all
Low.
my brain and everything was low, and I was really crying because I was like, now the spaces are full, not unless I want to do it private, but I don't have the means to do it private, so I can do something else. And I selected the second alternative. Yeah.
So did you pay the school the 44,000?
So, come back to the 44,000 in the school. Because I'm being called to uni, what do they want? A copy of my Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education
results.
Richie, I haven't put enough money for the 44,000. Okay. When I started working and my first salary, I used to take it all to my mom.
Wow.
Because of just the struggle she had been. So I would also take care of things at home. By this time, actually, we started paying our own electricity. It was no longer coming from the 300 we used to pay. So, yeah. So I would sort out bills at home, yeah, and also try and save enough for my my high school. But at this time, my younger sister is about to go to high school. Yes. So we have another high school, another high school fee.
The youngest?
No,
the middle one.
Following
the one
me.
following you,
Yes. Is almost joining high school now. So I'm doing both. I am saving for me, our bills at home, and also for my sister who's about to go to high school.
So you go to the school?
So my mom goes to the school, and she negotiates and tells them, so my student gave you a very good score, right? She put the school very high. All I want is just a copy of the school certificate, because she needs this for university. She's been called, and she really needs it now. She talks to the headmistress, and the headmistress says, okay. And she actually gives her a copy of my secondary high school certificate for uni application.
Yeah.
But yeah, it took a lot of wisdom also from her part to do that, because I was super worried of, okay, now I've gotten so far, but I can't get in.
That's your story just always has those.
Yeah. So she had to just go back, because I was thinking, what else can we have? The only thing I have to prove that I passed the exam was that text that my mom received that night.
Wow.
When the results came out.
So the school gives you take it to the university. When do you report now to Kenyatta?
August of 2009. I now report to Kenyatta University.
Let's take a break. Coming back in a second.